Peter, just what did you say about the group? You give up the late goal, but yes, you find a way to win in overtime.
Yeah, I mean, excuse me, sorry. My voice is fading here a little bit. I think oftentimes when that happens late in the game, it can deflate you. But I really liked the way we moved through that game. We knew that we were going to have to handle their heat in the first period, and we took some penalties that are on us. A couple that we just shouldn't take, and so that kind of fuels them as well. But from the first period on, I thought we got better every minute of the game, or better in the second, better in the third, better in the OT, and played a really solid game. And so if you kind of look at it like that, it's unfortunate they pulled a goaltender. You're a minute and a half away from walking away from it. But the reality is we really liked the way that we were playing the game. And we kind of rolled that out into the overtime.
Peter, there's not many players that can score a goal like that in such a big spot like Brett does. Just, what do you say? What more can you say about him?
Well, it was a great play by all three of them. Got it into the offensive zone. Like I said, I thought that we started to take back the zone time, and from the second period on, we started to take back chances on them. And so that was real positive for our group, but they were, they scored a big goal to get to that point, to get it to 2. And, just a really nice play off the face-off and a great shot by Laugh. And then quick into overtime on their first shift, they were able to, get it in there, pick a puck up out of the corner. And, that's Artemi. I mean, he's got the talent to make that play. And just a really nice play by Troch and a great finish by, Artemi.
Johnny?
Peter, this is also a two-parter, if that's okay, but I know you mentioned the first period, and I'm sure you almost looked at it as a positive that it was only 1-0 after them bringing everything they had. But can you also just talk about the message in between the first and second, and then the play of Igor Shesterkin throughout the entire game?
The first period, again, I think we shot ourselves a little bit by taking the penalties, and that's on us. We got to play a cleaner game. And it feeds them, and it fuels their offense. I didn't like the goal because I thought we had a breakdown defensively, and so that can't happen against them with the amount of rubber that they throw at the net. They throw things from the outside, and oftentimes hope for the best, and that's what happened. They had a guy down in front. They threw one in there, and he was able to get the redirect on it. So there's things that we could have done, I think, better defensively. But inside of that, when a team is throwing heat at you, and they are controlling the play like they did in the first period, your goaltender really has to be your best player. And so he certainly was in the first period. He was for the game. He had to continue to make more saves after that. But, I think that leaving the first period, we did get out of there 1-0. If you win the second period, then you're, at a minimum, you're tied going into the third. And that's kind of the message that we went with. But Shesty's been incredible with his game. And like I said, I thought the guys got better and better every period.
Alexei, what more can you say about Artemi and just that, that's a pretty amazing goal to score in that situation in overtime, I would think.
Yeah, it was clutch. He's been amazing for us all year, and keeps it going in the playoffs. So, he's obviously a big player for us, and he's been amazing.
Chris, special teams, 15 kills, 1 shorthanded goal. I mean, just the momentum you got from that unit today.
Yeah, I think we did a good job with our pressure. On the other hand, I thought they did a better job with their pressure too. So I think there's some things we'd like to do a little bit better on our power play to take advantage of some of our chances.
What was it like seeing Filipino out there again for the first time in however many months?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, we're so happy to get him back. I don't know what it was, a month and a half now. Get him back in the fold, get him around the team. Obviously, kind of a long, frustrating road for him, so it's been amazing having him around, and then to have him come in and buzz around out there, have a positive impact, and yeah, it's awesome.
Chris, you think about it, through the course of the regular season, it was consistent with special teams, Igor getting clutch goals from top guys. It's been that way every game in the playoffs as well. Just the consistency and the challenge of doing that in the playoffs. I wonder if you can speak to how hard that is and the way you guys have been able to do it.
think it's just process for us, something that our coaching staff preached from day one in camp. You know, the mentality, the way that we approach the game, the competitive nature of our practices. Obviously, you guys are there every day. You see our little mini games we play. So I just think that's something that's kind of allowed us to continue to build over the course of the year.